parking lot. They say an armed bystander.
That's so cool.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, LeVar Mordred here. Happy to see you guys. I'm sorry I haven't talked to you guys for a while. I've been super busy with work. I've been dealing with some family problems, but I'm happy to see you guys watching these videos, and thank you for tuning in. Matt Bevin has lost the election of Kentucky for governor. Well, didn't surprise me. There's a lot of things, a lot of factors why he lost. Even the hardcore Trump supporter would not support Matt Bevin, especially that tacky, weird suit. How much of a kiss ass you really have to be. And the main reason why Matt Bevin lost the election of the governor race is because you're dealing with a Democrat who's mostly a centrist candidate, who is, basically right in the straight in the middle. I don't like his ideas, his policies over taxation, but, on some of these programs. But he didn't use the racial identity politics like the AOCs or the Hillary Clintons did. Basically, he talked most about policies instead of mudslinging. Also, Matt Bevin was mostly punching down on teachers about teachers' pensions. That really actually basically determined the factor of why he lost. This is a very red state. Kentucky's a very red state. We voted Trump majority. Any of those Trump supporters in those Trump rallies would not give the time of day or even think about voting for Matt Bevin. They mostly voted for Libertarian. And you got to look at the factor is Matt Bevin is not a popular candidate. And, some of his policies I will say I agree with, especially the carry conceal policy. Also, he set a bill forward to actually help out people who are mentally handicapped and felons for actually finding jobs, and certain companies were not allowed to discriminate on backgrounds on like that. Well, there's some of those bills I do agree with, but he really screwed up on the whole teacher's pension thing, and he basically dug himself on his own grave by doing that. Let's get on to more news, like the situation between Ukraine and Trump. Basically, the Democrats and the left is claiming that Trump is overusing his power by bribery by Ukraine, by trying to get certain information from Joe Biden, and basically trying to hold federal funds against him. And my question is, of all this, the whole hearing about this right here, and I don't know why, it's my America First or my nationalist viewpoints is coming into play. Why sorry for the language, why the hell are we giving Ukraine money? For all you Bernie supporters who sit there and preach about free college, free healthcare, why the heck are we giving Ukraine money? I just don't get that. Why we need to give them money if we can't help ourselves? Why do we have to help others? If we can't help ourselves or help our own citizens, that's one thing I don't get. Nobody during this whole thing on mainstream media never sit there and thought, I wonder why. No, it's this orange man bad. It's always been orange man bad. It always will be orange man bad. I think it's kind of ridiculous. And then if Trump was guilty for what he has done, I'm not saying he is or is not. We really don't know. We don't have the full script right now, the full transcript of the phone call. We don't have the recording of the phone call right now. But you have to realize, if you're going to put Trump under the bus, you also have to put Joe Biden and basically Barack Obama and lots of people in Congress you have to throw under the bus as well. I'm not joking with you. Joe Biden literally said this, but yet it's claimed as fake news or a crazy conspiracy theory, but it literally came out of his mouth that he basically threatened to pull money from Ukraine if they didn't fire an investigator. Smells like a double standard to me.
Gotten a commitment from Poroshenko they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid at the time.
And, they're calling for impeachment against Donald Trump. But yet, it's a double standard. Oh, it's okay when Biden does it. It's okay that Barack Obama does it, especially when Barack Obama used the IRS against his political opponents. Not only that, Barack Obama's administration was known for blowing up Middle Eastern countries with drones. Oh, it's okay. It's completely okay that Native Americans were kicked off their land when Barack Obama did it. This is the one thing I don't get. When Trump asked, and I'm not saying you should be a fan of Trump or whatever, or take his side on this right here. I'm just saying that when Trump asked, or even if it's bribery, why the hell we're giving Ukraine money? Why the hell we're giving Ukraine money? Why do they need that money in the first place? We need to care about our country first. Also, why we don't even know it's bribery yet. There's no evidence on it. There's no evidence at all. And even then, what Trump did made Trump look like a Catholic priest. Comparison with what Burisma and Hunter Biden has done for the last, couple of years. Not only that, Burisma has been in trouble with OSHA violations with environmentalists. Hey, environmentalists, wake up for a second. Mr. Hunter Biden has been destroying the environment with his company. That's a bit questionable, the double standard there. Not only that, he has been caught, I don't know how many times with crack cocaine and sleeping with prostitutes and going to strip clubs, smoking crack. There's a questionable thing. And, I know you guys are going to sit there and say, well, what happened if Donald Trump's son done that? The only thing that you could sit there and point at Donald Trump on this right here, Donald Trump's son, Trump Jr., he's an asshole. That's the only thing you can point out. Or he refuses to do a Q&A with over a book signing. But we didn't hear anything about stuff about Trump Jr. doing this stuff. But if that was the case, it would be all over the mainstream media news, and we would not stop hearing about it. I'm serious. It's a double standard. Oh, God forbid. It's a crazy conspiracy theory if that Joe Biden did that. There was actual video evidence of him admitting doing it. Do you think we're stupid? And I'm serious about this. Why the heck that anybody who is who wants to vote against Donald Trump, why the heck you want Joe Biden? The guy is creepy. The guy is known for groping on little girls. If the Democrat and the DNC want a better candidate, they need to think of somebody besides Biden. If they really want to beat Trump, they got to think of a better game plan besides what they think as Biden is a good idea. You would think that the Obama administration would be like, oh, yes, somebody who's more centrist, he's more been on the line. Oh, we need to get Biden. Barack Obama, not even hesitant, and even said, I'm not endorsing Mr. Joe Biden. That's kind of sad that your ex-partner in crime is even saying that, no, I'm not endorsing you. So you really got to think about this. Do you really want this guy as president? I mean, you had, people on the Democrat ticket, like you had Andrew Yang. I don't agree with his policies or the UBI thing, but, he's not these SJWs who just rely on identity politics. He actually had some good policies and good ideas that, would be maybe a good idea. Also, you had Chelsea Gabbard, who was ex-military, knows what she's talking about with foreign wars. She's an expert by this. Why you couldn't get her? Even lying Elizabeth Warren would have been a better choice. At least she understands the word freedom of speech when she actually said one time that, I don't want to impeach Donald Trump. I want to vote him out of office. And a lot of these tech companies have too much power and taking over too many companies and basically censoring everybody. So, there's a few things I could sit there and say there's some good qualities that I could see on some of these people. But, but if the DNC is literally going to put Joe Biden right in front, you got to question why, with Biden's track history, not only just groping girls, but his son, and not only that, bribery. you have to question yourself, is it worth having this candidate set up to lose? And especially when you're setting your candidate up to lose, especially when, like last year, they didn't learn from last year. They didn't put Bernie Sanders on the ticket. They put Hillary Clinton on the ticket. Again, not a popular candidate, known for shady shit, really shady stuff, especially with the emails and several other things. That's, you know, they didn't learn from the last time. You got a lot of these centrists, a lot of people who are middle of the road people, blue collar people, are going to vote, and they're going to pull the lever for Trump, and it's going to happen. 2020, 2016, and 2020, it's going to happen again. You guys are going to keep on failing, and you wonder why a lot of people from the left are leaving the left, and that is my... Yeah, I know I'm multitasking, but you get what I'm saying here. That the fact is, and the matter is, they keep on shooting themselves in the foot, and we're just, a lot of the Republicans are just, yeah, okay. This is an easy victory, isn't it? Just make it too easy. It really is. It just seems like it make it too easy. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. God bless America, and I am out of here. I'm happy you guys are watching. Bye.
Listen to me. Follow your heartbeat now. Close your eyes. If you want to ever dream on.